Like, I can't. I'm so sorry. Like, can we take it? No. Good morning, YouTube world. My name is Joshua Coates, and your overnight success story. And this is the Baby J Show. And today, I am here with an artist, Austin Peacock. It's Austin.
Yep.
On all platforms.
Yep.
And this is my first time meeting him. I'm very excited about this. You were one of the first people who messaged me or commented and messaged me from the post on TikTok. And I was very grateful for that. I don't know if you saw the video afterwards where I'm just like crying in the kitchen, just being like, I'm so grateful for all of you.
I did see that.
Okay, well, good, because I really am. And to be able to build a community and to learn about the people that are doing amazing things in the community, and the fact that like a lot of these people, including myself, I'm not anybody special. Like you just saw my freaking office, and like to know that like people are, despite, and this, I do want to go through all of this stuff, despite all of the things that could possibly be happening in your life, you are pushing through all of that, and you are doing what you feel you should do, and if that's being an artist, and if that is, whatever it is for you, and I want to know more about you in general, but it's just, I feel very blessed to have you here, and to help build this community together.
Well, I'm very grateful that you even responded to my comment, because I was like, there's no way he's going to respond, because there were like already 30 comments. So I was like, there's no way he's going to respond. So I'm very grateful that you responded. And I'm very
for sure.
grateful to be here.
Well, thank you for that. Okay, so please tell the audience, you can look at me, you can look at the camera, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Tell them who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, my name is Austin. I was born in Everett, Washington in 2005, so I'm only 20 years old at the moment.
Are you really?
I am.
And 6'1" or something.
I'm super tall. I'm like 6 foot.
Which is incredible. I'm sorry, keep my...
No, you're okay. I recently moved up to Flagstaff for college, so I'm going for strategic communications, and I'm planning on transferring to ASU in the spring of next year for the same degree. Just want to be closer to my family.
Yeah.
All my family is moving down here, so we all want to be really close together again. So I'm really grateful that we're able to be so close again instead of miles and miles apart. My brother lives up in Canada. My parents were living in the UK for a while. That's where I was for 8 months until I...
You were in the UK?
I was.
How? Okay, man, there's so many questions already, but like... So first question, did you drive from Tucson to be here today?
I drove from Flagstaff.
From Flagstaff.
I did.
Oh, I am so grateful.
I was like, I'm not prepared for this drive. My roommate was going to drive me, but then he had to work. So I was like, I got this.
No, I believe me, I'm going to give you everything that I possibly can in this interview, because I'm not that special. But
neither am I. So
yes, you are. No, like the way that I see it is, for me, if you help enough people get what they want, what you want comes automatically. And I saw that void in the community, and everybody, like, yes, there are so many people that are like just like struggling so fucking hard, but like at the same time, you gotta find a way to help other people.
Yeah.
And anyway, so this is my way of being able to get people's stories out and really help the community. I keep saying it, but like that's really what I've always wanted to do. Yeah. I just didn't know how to do it until now. Okay, so take me back. Did you always live in? You didn't always live in Flagstaff.
No.
You said Washington.
Yep.
Okay, so like you were born in Washington.
Yes.
When did you move here, or was like, did you just grow up there?
I grew up there for most of my life. I moved from Washington to the UK when I was 19 years old. Okay. And then I turned 20. I was there for about 8 months. So from April of last year to December of last year, I was there for 8 months.
Okay. And why were you there?
My dad is from there.
Okay.
And so he packed up his whole life and lived over here for such a long time with my mom. So we kind of wanted to give him that back and just live over there for a little bit.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah,
So, do you have any siblings?
I do. I have one older sibling. His name's Tynan. He's 24. He did not move with us. He lives up in Canada with his wife.
Oh, wow.
He coaches hockey. So
That seems fitting, I guess. Like the only thing I know about it was the whole heated rivalry thing, and then like everybody.
such a great show.
I was.
I love that show.
I only watched snippets. I wanted to watch it. I do not. I didn't have the what was it? The HBO.
HBO Max.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch it, but believe me, I heard all about it.
Yeah.
So not to create like a stereotype or anything, but like what I knew about people from Canada, very nice and play hockey.
Very, very nice. Everyone up there is super nice.
Okay. So talk to me, like, let's go, we'll stay back there a little bit. Okay. So the family's together.
Yes.
Do you have did you have a good support system? Were there people for you, or excuse me, were people there for you? I want to get to where did you work? Where did you how was school? What did you learn? You know, the good and the bad.
So I always had a very good support system growing up. My family was always supportive of whatever I wanted to do. I grew up in a very predominantly hockey family because my brother played hockey for such a long time. So I was always tagging along with all his games. So I would always go to all his games. So my parents always supported me in whatever I wanted to do. And it was really great to just grow up and have that lovely support system from them.
Okay. So did you always know that you wanted to be an artist?
Oh yeah. I had wanted to be an artist for such a long time.
And is it correct to say artist, or do you want is there another word that you want to be labeled as, or just artist?
I would fully say artist. I love the artistry behind all of it. I love creating things, and I'm actually just so blessed that I'm actually able to do it.
Does it come easy to you?
There are moments when it's easy, but there's also a lot of moments when it's extremely difficult because sometimes you just kind of get in your own head and you're just you can't do anything for a period of time. Like
writer's block?
A little bit of writer's block, and then your creative juices kind of just pause for a moment. When you're in a stressful time in your life, they just kind of you put everything on pause and focus on this one thing, and you can't focus on anything else.
When has that happened for you?
It actually recently just happened last month. March is always a very difficult time for me, and I have no idea why. It's just always a really bad month for me. The worst of the worst happens in March.
Okay, so yeah, well, what does that mean? The worst of the worst happens in March?
Life really just hits me like a freight truck.
Every March?
Every single March, and I'm not kidding. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's actually awful. It's happened, at least that I've noticed, for the last couple Marches, 3 years in a row.
Okay, what can I ask what happened? For the past couple Marches?
There's a lot of heartbreak and family issues that go on every single March. Or it'll just be the most random thing, and it just hits me all at once.
Well, car stuff, family stuff,
stuff, car stuff, bills, everything just kind of smacks me right in the face.
Got you. Okay, so then how does that? How do I say this? The things in your life, I'm assuming, because I wish I could write and sing and do all these things. That is one of the things that I really wanted to do, but I just maybe later I'll learn how to the voice lessons and stuff like that. But the writing part also does not make any sense to me. So the fact that you can do that, awesome. Do life situations? How do life situations affect the type of writing or music or that you make? How does that happen?
So I always try to write from experiences that I have in life, whether it be the heartbreak or the family issues or literally any small thing that happens to me, I'll always write about. Sometimes I can't write about it in that moment, but a couple days later or a couple weeks later, it'll come to me and I'll just start writing things down on my notes app or if I have like a pen and paper, I'll always write it down on pen and paper.
Have you always journaled?
I've journaled for a really long time. I feel like it really helps me get all the thoughts in my head onto paper so that I can really see and envision what's really happening.
Okay, so I want to get a little more transparent here. So where are you in life now?
I feel like right now I'm in a really good spot in my life. I have a really great support system. My friends and my family, they are always checking up on me. My family's all finally going to move into one place, so I'm really happy that I get to have them close by again. Everything is just kind of falling into place. I'm doing a show next week in Phoenix at the Rebel Lounge. I'm very excited.
Hell yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm here, which is like right on the bucket list. It's like check that off the bucket list. So I'm just very, very excited. Everything's falling into place this month.
That's really cool. Wait, but
It's
April.
It's
April. That's
it's
why
April. Everything bad that happened last month is like coming back
getting
tenfold.
better. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm glad. Yeah, because I'm like, I was thinking I was like, what month are we in? Like, I wanted it to be at least, getting better from March, but it's April. So,
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the things that I pride myself on is being transparent. And so, even and that's one of the reasons why I started this podcast is so that way, like, whether it's you, Austin, or it's an entrepreneur or whoever it is, I wanted to create a safe space where somebody could talk about like the things that aren't visible, that you're going through, but because you're going through it, we're gonna get to the other side. But this is a place where I want you to talk about like some of the hard things that happen in being an artist, in with like just driving over here, like there aren't, I watch all these podcasts, and a lot of them are like at the peak of where they're, where they talk to these scientists or these doctors or all these people, and they, they have a lot of really cool guests, I guess, basically. And I just want to be able to show people within the community, real people. So I guess the reason why I say that, like, what are some things that you're working on?
Well, me and my friends were working on my debut album. We're very excited. We're only 30% done with it, but every time we're in the studio, it just kind of like flows right out of me, and I'm just so excited for this project. I've really sat down and put in the work for this album, so I'm just so excited for it to finally like be out. It should be out by like the end of the year, I want to say. Okay. But it takes such a long time to write these songs and to produce it and to fix everything. I at least have like 7 demos of every single song. So
those are the 2 of them. I have 2 of them, right? That we're going to be performing.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but those are them, correct? 2 of the, what is it? The album?
Both those songs are going to be on the album. Yes.
Okay. Do you mind if we do one now?
Yeah, we can do that now.
Okay. I'm putting you on the spot, and I know I am. Okay. So the first one, can you tell me before I play? The first one is called "In the Dark." Talk to me about where you were, why you wrote it. Just give me the backstory.
Okay. So I wrote that song last year around, I want to say like October, November. I was back in Seattle visiting in early August to early September, just seeing all my friends, and like I just wanted to be present in the moment with them because I hadn't seen them in such a long time, is what it felt like to me. It was only like 6 months, but that feels like such a long time when you're like 4,000 miles away from them. So I was visiting, and I happened to match with this one guy on Tinder, and we all know how that goes. It's never fun. And he was very nice, very sweet. We kept in contact for, I want to say like 7 months, so like September to March, which is obviously the month that everything just like really goes down the shitter. So everything was going really well. I saw him again in December when I landed in Seattle to pick up my car and pick up a couple of my things to drive down to here. And I spent the night at his place, and he was just being really kind of weird. He was really like in the closet, and do you know what that means?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just tell me.
He was not out as a gay man or like a bisexual man or whatever.
Okay.
But he wanted to claim that he was a bisexual or whatever. I don't really care.
Sure.
But I had shown him like, this is me like 80% of the time, or like at least 60% of the time. The other time I'm like, the wig comes off, the makeup comes off, and I'm just like full on man. Like I'm like straight man almost.
Okay.
And that's like the only side he really saw of me when I was at his place, because he was allergic to fragrances, or like he was really like OCD and like clean freak. So like if I took my makeup off, it would get dirty. So I like didn't want to like dirty up his bathroom or whatever. So he only really saw like one side of me, but like on my Tinder profile, you see both sides of me. So like, there's no way that you could have missed this side of me.
Yeah.
And so we kept in contact. He was really sweet. We texted every day. And then comes like early March.
Okay.
I'm in Vegas. I'm having the time of my life with my friends.
Okay.
We're just kind of out and about, and I took some pictures, and he's like, have fun in Vegas, yada, 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 right?
Okay.
And so I sent him a couple pictures of like me and my friends like having a good time. And he's like, who's that? And I'm like, what do you mean, who's that? It's a picture of me. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like,
what do you mean? What do I mean?
That exactly. So I'm like in a joking way, like a completely different person, LOL. And he's like, okay. And then he doesn't text me for the entire day. And then I was on my way to a Zara Larsson concert in Phoenix. So I was just like, like, are we good? Hold on. I have the text message receipts, because I'm going to read this bar for bar, because it was so,
I'm here for this.
It pissed me off so bad. Oh my God. It made me so mad.
Is it bad that I'm here for this? Okay.
No, I'm always here. I'm always here for like, whatever. Okay. So I asked him on March 8th, which is the day of the show that I'm going to. And I'm like, are we okay? Like, are we good? Like, what's up? You haven't texted me like all day.
Okay.
He says, maybe. You've changed. You've moved. We never see each other. Being just text buddies is not really my thing. And first of all, mind you, the texting thing and keeping in contact was his idea. And it made me so infuriated that I was like, what are you even talking about?
Wait, no, I don't understand. What do you mean? Because like that keeping in touch is obviously keeping in touch. What do you mean?
Right? We text every single day.
Yeah.
And mind you, this dude said he would make an effort to like FaceTime or call me. Never did.
Okay.
And if you're not going to do that, I'm not going to do the same thing back, because why should I have to put in the effort when you were the one that like wanted to like keep in touch?
Yeah.
And then I said, what do you mean I've changed? You know, I've always been like that, right? It's been on like my Tinder profile or whatever. And he's like, nope, I didn't know that. And I'm like, I don't know how you didn't see it when it was on my profile when we met. Like, I'm so confused right now. Are you blind? Are you blind in one eye? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, the 2 times you came over, you looked different. Did you forget? And I'm like, yeah, I remember, but that's like only because like you low-key preferred me that way. So like, what are we talking about? And he's like, exactly, with a period. So I know he's like serious. And I'm like, oh, so you want to play these games? Like, what are we doing? And he says, I say, you need to understand that this is quite literally one of the biggest parts of my life. It's not going to go away, and it's definitely not going to go away for some random Tinder man, okay? Who do you think you are?
What?
Right? And so he goes, I do. I respect what you do with your life. I have my preferences, however. And I'm like, I'm aware of that. However, I don't think it's fair the way that you're judging me.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
You signed up for this.
You signed up for this, right?
Yeah. What?
I was jaw on the floor. And then I go, man. He goes, look, I can like whatever I like. You can do whatever you do. You asked if we're good. I said maybe. I have preferences like you do. Both should be respected. And I said, I never said you couldn't like have a preference. It's just weird how you're kind of coming at me sideways over it. It's kind of weird. And he goes, you asked a question. I replied with an honest answer. You didn't like my answer, so no need to say I'm going sideways. You can't seem to handle my honesty. Don't ask the question if you can't handle my honest answer. Who does this man think he is? Because I know he's not talking to me like that.
Is he like a god? Like, is he chiseled? Is he like perfect? Is he like...
No, not really.
Then, okay. All right.
And I'm like, while your answer may have been honest, the way you responded seems very negative and condescending. You have your preferences and that's fine, but the way you're judging me is seriously so uncalled for. He says, I answered your question honestly. You didn't like what I had to say. Suggesting I'm being condescending when you don't like my response is akin to gaslighting. That said, sounds like this might not be best for us to continue talking. And my final reply, because he never replied after this, was, I answered honestly too. Sharing how something comes across isn't gaslighting, it's communication. Sorry if you feel attacked or whatever, but that's not my fault nor my problem.
Shit,
and he just never responded afterwards. And I'm like,
how long ago was this?
This was March.
Oh my God.
It ended in March on the day of a Zara Larsson concert. And after the show, I like bawled my eyes out on the way home in the backseat of the car.
Well,
and I was
valid.
like, this is so annoying. I'm like, you're stupid.
Yeah. So, okay, hold on.
So this song is literally about him being
that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, this song's literally about him being closeted and like,
oh shit.
We never went outside of his apartment. We never went on like any date. We always just stayed inside. And that's kind of it. I don't
in
think
the dark.
Exactly. I don't think any of his friends nor his family knew about me. So I'm just like.
So wait, so you wrote this like that quick?
Oh yeah. This song came out in December. So I was like, I know something is coming. I can sense that feeling. I'm like, I know something is coming. So I know I'm going to write a song about you.
Oh, shit. I mean, good on you that you have that power, but that sucks that you have that power.
No, I know. So I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
Oh man. All right. Well, thank you for breaking that down.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, good job with the history of that song.
I keep my receipts, girl.
Yeah,
like,
that was like, good.
Don't play with me. I keep my receipts.
You know what's really funny? I save all my texts.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, if something ever tries to come back and bite me, I'm like,
no.
You want to
2018.
You want to play these games? Let's play these games right here, right now.
Yeah,
let's
who
lay
will
it
win?
all on the floor.
Who will win?
And it's always going to be me.
I haven't gotten a new phone. I have a iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Oh, I upgrade my phone, but I upload every text message onto that thing.
Sometimes I get scared that like if I upload all the shit, then I won't have it. It's like something will happen. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I mean, whatever. Technology is better now. Mm-hmm. Anyway, okay. You ready?
Oh yeah. My homegirl just texted me that she's watching me, and I'm like, "Hey girl, how you doing? Hey Jaliska."
Jaliska?
Yeah.
Hi Jaliska.
Hey girl.
Okay. Well, here we go. Let me see if I can do this right.
Okay, let me see if I can get my vocals right. Because I'm like, okay, let me take a quick fat sip of water.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Because now we know the history. Mm-hmm. Now we know the history of the song.
Oh yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed that I aired this out, but I don't give a fuck.
Well, then he'll finally text you back. How about that?
I don't want him to text me back. I want him to stay where he is.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he hasn't texted you back since that whole time. Mm-hmm. So then now he gets to text you back. No, that's not how this works.
No, baby, you're going to hell.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to... You don't say his name.
Oh,
do you?
No.
See, exactly. So, like, it's fine. It could literally...
This could be about anybody.
Exactly.
He'll know who it's about.
Well, he should know.
He should know. He should feel really bad.
Yes. Okay, ready? 3, 2...
When nobody else can know. Say my name like it means something, but only when the doors are closing. You touch me like I'm all you need, then disappear before I can breathe. I guess I'm just a secret, I'm just a shadow you keep. I'm good enough in the dark, good enough for your hands, but never in the daylight, and never when they ask if I'm just a moment. I'll never be your past. I'm good enough in the dark, but never enough for your love. You tell me this is just how it is, but I know love's not built on silence. I see the way you laugh with them, like I don't exist outside of your bed. You touch me like I'm all you need, then disappear before I can breathe. Guess I'm just a secret, I'm just a shadow you keep. I'm good enough in the dark, I'm good enough for your hands, but never in the daylight, and never when they ask if I'm just a moment. I'll never be your past. I'm good enough in the dark, but never enough for your love. I won't be your half-truth, not your hidden mistake. If you don't claim me, then I walk away. I'm good enough in the dark, good enough for your hands, but never in the daylight, and never when they ask if I'm just a moment. I'll never be your past. I'm good enough in the dark, but never enough for your love.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Thank you.
That like got me like pissed off for you.
No,
shit.
for real. I'm like, right.
Oh man. Okay, so this just comes natural to you?
A little bit, yeah.
What the fuck?
Sometimes it comes natural, and sometimes I'm like, I have to like really dig deep into my brain.
So okay. So talk to me through like the process of it. So like you get an emotion, right?
Yes.
So it in this case, it's a very pissed off emotion.
Yes, very pissed, very sad.
So you feel this, and then what? And then you're like, do you have to sit in it, or do you grab the notebook or the phone? Like what? And then so then you do that, and then you like, and then you know what I mean? So like, sorry.
No, yeah.
So
No, you're all good.
curious.
So I like basically when I'm feeling like any kind of emotion, or I'm like thinking of a certain situation, it'll sit with me for a little bit, and it'll sit like just kind of swirling in my head for a little bit, and I'm like, I need to get this out of my brain. I need to like just like really like pull it out of my head and put it down on paper or on my notes app, and I'll just kind of like write whatever I'm feeling. Like I'll speak into like a voice memo sometimes, and I'll be like, I'll just ramble on about whatever, and I'll kind of piece things together a little bit into like kind of like a little bit of a storyline. That's kind of like how it works in my brain a little bit. It's kind of like Scrabble almost, but with words instead of letters.
Okay, and so
I'm just kind of like, this goes here, this goes
and
here.
can you see that in your head?
Not really in my head, but when I put it on paper, I can see it a lot more.
Okay, so then you play the Scrabble with the words, and then like, do you? It just, my curiosity is like, you have so much emotion with these words and with what's happening, and so, it feels in my head, it feels weird to the only thing I can think of is, and please tell me if you know what I mean by this, but like Erica Kirk, whenever Charlie Kirk died, and then like the whole ceremony was like this big to do, like
This
it was
huge thing down in like State Farm Arena or whatever.
Yeah,
It was like a huge shebang kind of.
Yeah, and it didn't feel like she was like sad about it, like about her own husband dying. And so like that's why I'm like, so like you have this emotion, and like in my head it feels weird to just like turn it into some, and it's not happy, Like it's not something happy per se, but it's like music, and music can move people. And so therefore, I mean, it kind of is in a sense like happy, like, cause it moves your audience. So, but it just feels weird to like take it from like a sad place to like a less sad place. And then anyway, that's just neither here nor there. That part doesn't make any sense to me, but like obviously it would make sense to you. So then you take it, and then you make it into a song, and then do you play any instruments?
I don't play any instruments.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's neither do I. So so we're fine. So then you take that, and then you go to the studio.
I'll go to the studio, or I'll contact somebody like I've worked with before, and I'll be like, hey, I have this song. Can you turn it into something? Or like I'll go onto YouTube and I'll like kind of like Google like what I'm feeling, like type beat kind of. And then I'll like, if I find something I like and I resonate with like so deeply, I will go on like their website and I will purchase the exclusive license for that song. And I'll just kind of like turn it into my own thing.
Okay. Wow. And how long have you been writing music and doing all this?
I really started like taking it seriously in 2021. I had my first song come out. I have had a lot of projects that I have erased from the internet. I've had 3 EPs that I've just scrubbed completely off the internet.
Why?
Because in the moment when I listen to
what's
them,
an EP?
like a shorter version of an album, so like 5 to like 7 songs.
Okay.
So I've had 3 of those, and I've completely scrubbed them from the internet because in the moment when you're listening to it, you're like, oh my God, this sounds really good. But then I'll take another listen a couple months later and I'll be like, what was I thinking? This sounds really bad. Because I feel like sometimes I will like rush things because I want to get it out so bad. And then when I listen to it again, I'm like, what was I thinking? This does not sound at all like what I thought it sounded like. So I'll scrub it from the internet, and I will.
I guess that's smart.
I'll completely start over. I had my first ever song had over 20,000 streams, and I completely scrubbed it from the internet.
How many thousand?
20,000. And I completely scrubbed it from the internet because I hated how it sounded so much.
Did it just not resonate with you anymore? Is that why?
No, the song still resonated with me after so long, but I hated the way it sounded. I thought it sounded so awful because it was my first single after all, but the way that it got produced and the way that my vocals sounded, I hated it. So I just completely like trashed it from the internet.
I see what you're saying.
But a couple of years later, for that first song, I did bring it back in like a different version. Just like it was like, am I wrong? Extended version, because the first one was so short, and I extended the lyrics and I found a different beat and placed it onto this song. And then I hated the way that sounded a couple months later, so I completely scrubbed that from the internet. So I really learned to take things a lot slower and to let it be until it sounds really, really good, like way better than anything I've ever done before.
So do you consider yourself a perfectionist or no?
Yes and no with certain things. Like back then, I would not have cared how it sounded. I just really wanted to put it out. But now I really am taking my time into like putting the effort into it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
no,
I feel like with literally everything becoming AI now, it just feels weird to, there are people who are trying to like speed up the process of being an artist for making music or like any of those things, and then attempting to use AI, in my opinion, the wrong way to jumpstart that kind of stuff. And I feel like the art of it is the human emotion and like and sitting in whatever it is that you're feeling, whether it's happiness, sorrow, pissed offness, I don't know what that word is, and then like taking that journey to find out what words in the Scrabble, in the Scrabble analogy that you said, like what words to use, and then like how to relate to people with the emotions, because I feel like that is what differentiates the AI stuff from like the human stuff. Because I feel like I've listened to some of this AI shit and like some of it's good. Like it sucks.
Like, how can a robot like do all this and make it sound like actually sort of real?
Yeah,
it's kind of insane.
It's scary.
It is very scary.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's not just insane.
can a robot really produce this amount of emotion? Because robots aren't supposed, like AI robots, they're not supposed to feel emotion.
Exactly. Well, and I don't look. This could be controversial, but I don't think they feel emotion. I think that like there have been so many different companies and people per se, but companies, because I mean, but the people are the company, who have trained all of these AI systems and bots to like, and so the training is just based off of what you have written, what you have put on social media, what you have put on Spotify or SoundCloud or whatever it is. So I think that there is a level of emotion that they have been able to scrub off of the internet, because I mean, it's an algorithm. You ones and zeros. You detect how you feel with enough content. I try and be as authentic as I can on TikTok, cry or not, and so somewhere out there is an AI that's scrubbing my shit and like trying to like figure out how I am who I am. Now they can do that to like I believe that they can do that to like 80%.
Yeah.
But there's a level of like the soul that you can't replicate. And that's how we're all unique in our own ways. So therefore your music is going to be unique, and it doesn't have to, you don't have to stress out about making it quick, like to your point. Like you can take your time, and I feel like the more time you take, the more the music is you.
Yeah.
Damn, that was good. Mic drop. Okay, so now before we go into like this next song, I'm trying to pull it out of you. Like what other things? What, you're not just an artist. What are the other things that make you you?
Oh, you really put me on the spot here. So I've had a lot.
I'm like, girl, you had all this time to think about.
No,
everything.
I know, but I had like no idea what you were gonna ask me.
Oh,
So
for sure.
I'm trying to like prepare in my mind. But anything like makeup related,
okay,
has been a huge part of my life since probably 5th grade. I don't even know how.
Who'd you look up to? Like with the YouTube videos and with all the.
I don't know if I want to say their names. They're very controversial. Like I don't like really fuck with them anymore. So I'm like, they're kind of like
Charles. Yeah.
Who
cares?
Or like
who cares?
Okay,
at
you
that
know what?
fucking time,
you know what? At the fucking time,
he was at the top
of the pyramid.
Dude, everybody was like people got weird. Like it's just
super weird.
Okay, so like James Charles
Charles and Jeffree Star.
Yeah, it's okay.
Those are who I look up to at the time. I don't look up to them anymore,
and that's fine.
But another person I really look up to is my grandmother. She really was like.
That was not expected. That was very cute.
I know.
She was just doing YouTube tutorials. Something. No, I'm just kidding.
My grandma. Oh, I love my grandma. She
That's
was
really
such
cute,
I loved her so much. I would always sit with her when she was like doing her hair or her makeup, and she would always like let me do it with her. And
you're gonna make me cry. Holy shit!
I know. I look up to her for that kind of stuff because I didn't really have that kind of like feminine role model. Like my mom has always been present in my life, but she's not like, she doesn't do makeup. She doesn't do like fashion. She's just very like a laid back, reserved person.
Okay.
And so when I would like go visit my grandma, I would always like look up to her for that kind of stuff.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
When did she pass?
She passed away in November of last year. So
I am sorry.
No, it's okay. The way we found out about it was horrible because we didn't find out until the next day. After she passed, we didn't find out from like my aunt or somebody who was supposedly like taking care of her or whatever. We found out from my uncle who lives like 5 hours away because my aunt told him before she told my mom, her sister. They're half sisters, but like still, that's still their mom.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like a huge punch in the face, kind of.
Yeah.
Like
not kind of, like actually.
No, like actually, it was like a huge punch in the stomach, and I was just like, what on God's green earth made you think that you shouldn't tell us?
Yeah. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Okay, so makeup.
My mother's going to light me on fire for telling the audience this, but I really don't care. It's
about what?
airing out the family
Oh my
drama.
God,
So I'm like, mom, if you're watching this, I'm actually, you know what? I'm not sorry. I'm not naming names.
Yeah. I don't know anything. I mean, we are going to be friends. So like maybe I will know. Okay. So
you might know.
So
you
mom,
might know.
later on, I might know.
You might, yeah. But the audience, you will never know.
Yes, exactly. Sorry. But, all right. Now makeup.
Yes.
So why was that so important to you?
You know, I really have no idea. I don't really have an honest answer for that. I just
Okay.
feel like since I kind of grew up in that kind of space, it would just kind of like sort of became me as a person. I have a huge money spending problem when it comes to makeup. I'll buy like every new release, whatever it is. And, you know, it's just been a part of my life for such a long time. And I don't think I'll ever really let go of it.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good answer.
Like it even went so far as like in like, I want to say like 2022, 2021, I started developing my own cosmetics brand, but it never lifted off the ground because I didn't have like a solid business plan. But I am revisiting it this year.
Okay.
I really want to that's something I really want to do.
Well, I mean, look at literally the Jeffree Star
I know.
of them all, and like everybody. Look, I don't know very much about that world. I try to, you know, as much as I can. But like all the palettes that came out and like all the little makeups and then like the what is it called? Like when they would go to the convenience store or whatever, and like the different kinds of like what to use, like on a budget kind of
the
thing.
Dollar Tree makeup
Thank
challenge.
You. Yeah,
or
exactly.
like makeup at a convenience store, like drugstore products only.
Yes.
That was like a huge thing back then. And now you don't really see that anymore.
No.
Which
is also weird because nobody has money anymore. So like, why? I don't know.
It's like so weird because like the beauty community really is dying. Like you don't see like any like YouTube videos anymore because
it feels overdone now because like I feel like they're, especially with like Coachella and like the things that like we learned about Coachella and all that, like where the different in influencer activations and like all the how many people were like paid to be there, and like with the but makeup is included in that.
Yeah,
so
because
it's like
a brand like Maybelline or NYX will take a bunch of influencers and invite them to Coachella or Lollapalooza or like whatever it may be, or they'll take them on brand trips. Like Tarte will do like a Turks and Caicos trip every year.
I saw that,
and I'm like, why are you? Here's the thing: why are we giving it to influencers who have so much money and can afford to go on these trips? Why don't you give it to like your customers who are actually spending the money on your products rather than just an influencer you're just giving your product to?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. No, I
It's
agree
so
with you 100%.
out of touch, honestly.
Yes. No, I'm so happy that we're talking about this too. What sucks though is that like I've been a part of some of those conversations, and like the people who are making those conversations are so detached from like what's actually happening with their customers though. Mm-hmm. So that's the hard part, is like the people, it's like 7 degrees of separation from the actual, and it shouldn't be like that. Like, oh my gosh, I can't remember what her name is. She's man, I mean, it would pull up on my phone. I can't remember, but like some of these influencers that have created like these really cute boutique businesses that have obviously grown.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Oh my God. Cute girl, blonde. She's got this gummies business, and she's in California, and she's just so, I can't remember.
Is it vitamins? Is it like gummy vitamins, like hair vitamins and stuff?
Oh girl, no, it's
We're not talking about Tati Westbrook.
Is it?
She had like a hair vitamin thing. There was a whole scandal with James Charles.
Oh
back
no.
Not that. Okay.
No. This was like a really cute, little blonde girl, very awesome on TikTok. Like she does so much for her. Well, I'll show you later.
Yeah,
I can't remember. I'm not trying to
now
like.
I'm curious.
Yeah. No. What I mean is like, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't have. You shouldn't have that far separation from your customers. You should know. You should be listening to what they want. You should be understanding, and then you Like, excuse me, like in business, like as a CEO or like as an artist or whatever, like you have to pivot so quickly. You have to, but at the same time, like you should hear, like if you do that, if you pivot that quickly in business for the important decisions that you need to make as a CEO, as a founder, as a blah, 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 whatever, you should also do that for your customers. You should be listening to that. And then, okay. So just like the Staples girl, the Staples baddie.
The Staples?
Yeah.
Yes!
So that, like,
I love the Staples
they,
baddie. Oh my
me
God.
fucking too. And Staples went so quick with that because they knew that, like, I don't even, like,
They know that's what their audience is actually interested in.
exactly.
And I love when a brand actually recognizes that.
Yeah, and so like I don't know what she wanted. Like I didn't know if like she wanted to become an influencer and get paid like a different way. But what it looked like is she wanted to be in the store. She wanted to be with people. She just wanted to be recognized though.
And she loves her job.
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
I think
saying.
she just wanted to make like a cutesy, funny little video. And I'm assuming she probably didn't think it was going to blow up like it did.
No, but she kept doing it because she loved to do it.
Exactly.
Which also, side note, it was really funny because now, because the backlash of that was all these other people from Staples making videos being like, dude, fuck you. Because
I haven't
now
seen that.
really, some of it was funny, some of it was not funny because they're like, now I have to actually work. Now people are coming in and making cups and mugs and asking me for prints and shit that I would have never done before.
Isn't that your job? Like,
Yeah.
low key?
No, high key. That is literally what you're getting paid for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're complaining.
It was really funny though, just the fact that like,
yeah.
but to the point of, I'm very happy like to have seen a brand, a large brand like Staples take care of. And I obviously, I hope that like they're paying her a little bit more and they're doing stuff for her, but like she wants to be there.
Yeah.
And anyway, so thank you for honestly, like one of the things that like I've wanted to do is I just wanted to talk shit on this podcast,
No,
and I
for
have
real.
not been able to. And I'm not to say that like I haven't had the opportunity or anything like that, but like this is really nice.
I love a little bit of messiness.
Yes,
like, I
me
love
too.
being messy on the internet.
Yes. And oh my God, the clips from this. Ugh.
Gonna be fantastic.
Yes. I cannot wait. And you'll get them tonight. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
But
I'm so excited.
yeah. So, okay. Before we go to the next one, I'm going to do a commercial break.
Okay.
And you're going to hear from a word from our sponsors. It's me. I'm the sponsor. And yes, stay tuned.
This episode is brought to you by 5 Flash Media.
Hey, don't you have an event coming up that you need live video production for?
I think I do. Who should I call?
You should probably call 5 Flash Media, and you can reach them on all social medias at 5 Flash Media.
Okay, I'm going to do that because I heard that they're the best at everything. Anything video. Video, photography, mobile podcasting. I mean, who's doing our show right now?
5 Flash Media.
Go to 5 Flash Media on all platforms.
It's probably going. Yep, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. No, you're fine. Wow, that was a good first half. Like I'm so happy about literally all of that. What is happening with my phone? Oh, here we go. So for everybody, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on both of us real quick so that way you can see your TikTok right here. And I made a non-verbal agreement with everybody that whenever I get to have you on the podcast, I then get to follow you back.
Perfect.
So we are now officially. I mean, we're friends.
Oh, yeah.
we're fucking friends. But
Oh,
we're
yeah.
also TikTok friends now. So.
Yes. Perfect.
All right. So let me before we go into this next song. How do you portray yourself on social media?
Like in what way? Like as like a person or
Yeah,
just
like for me, I'll speak on my. So I own a media agency. I do live events. I do photography, videography. I've got people that I work with. I got amazing girls that work with me, work for me, and I don't put any of that shit on TikTok. I just talk about me, and I want people to know who I am. I want people to know the struggles that I'm going through, and I want people to see that I'm a real person. So that's how I portray myself on social media. It would be nice of me to put more of the shit that I actually do, so that way people know what I do. But that is one of the reasons why I attracted you, as well as a few other people, because I just want to be me.
Yeah.
On social media. So how do you portray yourself on social media?
Well, I always try to portray myself as like my authentic self. I mostly portray myself as an artist, trying to like put out music and like be like, oh, like pre-save my new song, yada yada yada. Like if you're hot, you'll pre-save this or whatever. And
If you're hot, you'll pre-save it.
I used to be like a super like I would post like the most random things on TikTok, and then I just kind of scrubbed my feed one day and just kind of started over fresh. And so I have this account that you're on right now for like artist stuff and like promo, and then I have like another account where I
Do you have a spam account?
I do. I think
I have a spam account too.
Yes, and it's like I'm more like myself on that account. Like I post like some like stupid stuff. Like I have a spam account on Instagram that's private, nobody can see.
Okay.
I have I know I have a spam account on TikTok, and then I have a
We're,
third.
well, we don't have to.
No, and then there's a third account on TikTok that I have that's for like concerts and stuff. I call it like Austin on tour or whatever.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
I'll like post all these like concert clips from concerts I've been to. I posted some a few days ago from the Pink Panther show that was on Monday. Such a good performer. And I was in Vegas last week for Ethel Cain, which was such a good show. I love her so much. She's actually like,
Why do I not know who that is?
Ethel Cain is like a smaller artist.
Oh, okay.
She's got like only 3 million monthly listeners, but that's still way.
That's
way more than I have. That's way more than I have. I have like 38, girl.
Hey, that's fine. You're
But
getting there.
I love her so much, and I feel like I take a lot of like my writing practices from her because her lyrics are just so gut wrenching and so insane, and I learn a lot from her. When
Later
I listen to her
on,
music.
like share her.
You need to listen to her new album. It's so good.
Okay.
It's
And so you find inspiration from her?
I find inspiration from a lot of female artists. I strictly only listen to female artists. Like there's probably like 1 or 2 male artists in my playlist.
So who else do you get inspiration from?
I get inspiration from Ethel Cain, obviously. Tate McRae. I love her so much. Like,
I do too.
I've seen her 8 times.
Have you really?
I have.
Did I see a story of yours or something where you had her on your story? Did you have her on your story?
I probably have.
Okay. Tate McRae.
I'm like completely blanking right now. Oh my God.
That's okay.
Isabella Rosa. Love her so much. We're mutuals. She's really nice. I love her.
I've heard,
She's really
but
good.
I don't know if I've heard of the music.
She had a couple really popular songs on
Really?
TikTok.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. You're gonna have to show me this because
Oh,
I
yes.
need new music. I'm crying in the club like literally like all the time, and I need music to cry to.
Do you know who Nessa Barrett is?
Sounds familiar, but I don't know.
She was really big on TikTok, and then she just transitioned from being a TikToker to a musician.
Oh, okay.
And I take a lot of inspiration from her as well. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to look through my playlist. Hold on, you guys.
No, go ahead.
I'm like, Madison Beer.
I've heard of that, but
Oh, I know you have. You have heard of Madison Beer.
you've got to show me.
Yeah. Avery Cochran. She's also from Seattle. Love her. Love you, girl.
Also, why is it that this is like a side note of a side note, but like one of my best friends, her name is Emily. She's from Washington. I've had 2 people work for me from Washington. I like all of the coolest fucking people. Why are they from Washington?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so as soon as you
So
told
many
me
cool
that,
people are from Washington, and I'm just like,
and I've never been there before, and apparently there's like waterfalls, and there's like this, like hikes, and there's like beautiful.
there's a lot of
things, and,
hikes,
like,
but like I've never gone hiking.
Oh my
I've lived
God.
there for 19. I lived there for 19 years, and I never went hiking. I am not like such a very active person. I'll go to the gym like maybe a few times a month at my apartment, and that's kind of it.
Okay.
I'm not like the most active person on the planet.
no, that's fine. It was just interesting because like you had said from Washington, and what part in Washington?
I grew up in a few different places. I grew up in a place called Mill Creek. Very, very
Milk?
small. Mill Creek.
Okay, Mill Creek.
Yes. And then I also grew up in Lake Stevens, Washington. Both pretty like small towns, I would say, but both rapidly growing.
Okay. All right. Well, so that's who you got inspiration from.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about this next song, Growing Pains.
Yeah. So this is the song that I wrote, I want to say in like February, also March. I wrote it. It took me a long time to write this song because it was so, I want to say like complex, but like not complex because it's basically just about, I turned 20. I've been 20 for almost a year. So I'm kind of like ending my 20s. Or not ending my 20s. Oh my God, I'm not 29, you guys. I'm ending my first year of my 20s.
Yeah.
And it was the most complicated year of my life. I had so much stuff going on with this last year of my life. And I was like, I need to take a minute, sit down and put everything.
Oh, like,
I'm like, holy my.
Yeah, I thought it was going to end for like at least 5 seconds and then it kept going. Anyway, so keep going.
But I kind of like put everything that like I went through in the last year of my life and into one song almost. There, like leaving my friends from back home, the family issues, and just kind of feeling super lost at 20 because I feel like so many people really do go through that phase when they're 20 of they don't know where they are, like what are you supposed to do with yourself? And I was literally just about to say something when it just like left my mind, but it was just like I felt so lost this last year. I felt like I was losing myself as a person. So I kind of just put all that into one song about like growing up is really a strange thing. Mm-hmm. And it's like I was comparing myself to so many other people and I was like, I feel so far behind in life. And why is everybody who's my age so much further ahead in my life than me? Like I was comparing myself for a really long time to my brother because I feel like he had done so much more with his life. And I felt like I was just stuck in the same place for such a long time. Yeah. I was in Canada last year in August for just like a little girl trip with me and my best friend. And we got super wasted. It was so bad and it was messy. And there was a video of me on my phone when we're like, oh my God, I hate myself. Why am I like so far behind in life? And I look back at that video and I'm like, oh my God, I was such a mess. And I was like, I could write about this. Like, why did I feel like so far behind everybody else? Why do I feel like I love my brother. Me and my brother have such a close relationship now. Mm-hmm. We used to fight like hell. Like it was so crazy. But then once we got past like when I turned 16, 17 kinda, that's when we really started to just kind of like put the bullshit aside and just kind of like start being actually really nice to each other. Okay. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of where that song came from a little bit.
Okay, so it was a culmination of pain, of like the messiness of the sibling. It's sibling rivalry. Is that what it's called?
I wouldn't say we were like rivals. We didn't really like say like who's better than one another. I was just not pissed, but like we would get in the fights over like the dumbest stuff. But it was just basically like the last year where I was just like, why do I feel like he's done so much more than I have?
Got it.
I just kind of like put myself in that headspace where I felt like I'm so far behind.
You're comparing.
I'm comparing myself to him, and that's not something I should be doing because we are
You're
like
two totally different
we
people.
Are the most completely. We are the most completely polar. He's the straightest man I've ever seen. Plays hockey, plays sports. And and I'm the complete opposite. I'm much more creative. I did baseball for like 1 year and I hated it so much. And we're just two completely different people. So I don't know why I was comparing myself to him. Like we're both kind of basically on the same level, just in different fields.
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad that you figured that out. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to go too deep into it if my sister is watching this, but my sister is 3 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. She likes to go around and tell everybody that we're siblings, and everybody believes us because we look like our faces are, we both have curly hair, all the things. Mm-hmm. maybe I should just stop there, Shayna. Yep, I'll stop there. there.
Dang, okay.
Okay, well, I don't want to piss her off, but how do I say this without we've had our own this is how I'll say it. She compared herself to me. Excuse me. She had compared herself to me for so many years because I was the one. I mean, I was the older one, but like I was taking care of me and her and everything. And
Yeah.
I didn't know this until later on, but she had that mentality.
Yeah.
We had gotten into our own little fights and stuff just over the stupidest things. And we stopped. Dude, if I had the ability that you have to write songs, I would write all of these things. Like it's crazy how we stopped talking to each other for, it had to have been like over a year. Wow. But we were like this for, up until that moment, and we're good now.
Yeah.
But for like a little over a year, we like stopped talking. I was mad at her. She was mad at me. And then like there was this comparison and everything. So like it was just the way that you were saying it reminded me of like how upsetting it was that we had that. And I never wanted her to like compare herself to me. I'm a psychopath. Like I don't compare yourself to me. Like I operate off adrenaline. Like
yeah.
and adrenaline and vibes. Like that's pretty much me. So like
Yeah.
and she's so smart and she's so she's talented. She also writes. She journals all the time. That's one of the reasons why I was asking you.
Yeah.
And maybe she has a future in writing songs or something like that. But
Yeah.
no, I was just seeing some of the parallels that you were talking about. So anyway, the song.
Yes. I feel like also like another reason I wrote the song was because a lot of it kind of stemmed from my brother and I's relationship a little bit. When I was in like high school and middle school, we were in the same school district, but we never went to the same school. I was always in like the like 6th, 7th grade. Nobody clip that and make that like that stupid like
6, 7. Yeah, you did that. You did that to yourself.
No, I know,
right now.
But like I had to because the way my school district worked, where I went for most of my life, it was middle school, which was 6th and 7th grade, and then it was mid high school, which was 8th and 9th, and then high school, which was 10, 11, 12. It was the weirdest thing ever, and I'd never heard of that ever being a thing before. So he would always be in a different school than I was. I was in middle school, and then he would be in high school.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So we were never in like the same building.
Got it.
So, but my issues, like me being gay or whatever, would always find a way to him at his school, and he would get so much shit for it.
Really?
And I always really felt bad that I was the one that, well, I wasn't the one that caused it, but like I was like the reason he was being bullied. Yeah. Like I didn't directly cause it, but like it just was like a chain of events that just kind of followed to him. And it even followed him into college a little bit, which was states and states away. I was in Washington. He was in Michigan for college at the time. And it even followed him there. Like his roommates found my Instagram and they were just constantly giving him stuff for it. And that was ultimately one of the reasons he ended up leaving school. And it made me feel so bad. I carried that guilt for such a long time. And I just felt so horrible that had to happen to him. And I was like kind of like the reason it happened.
Did you talk to him about that?
I don't even think he knows I know about it.
You should talk to him.
No, yeah, I know, but like we talk every day, but like I don't want to like bring that up.
At some point you should.
Nah. We'll just kind of like.
I will tell you though.
I feel like I know I remember this happening, but if it didn't happen, I'm gonna feel like such an idiot.
What?
Like, I know that this happened, but like there's a part of me that's like, what if I dreamt it and it just felt so real? So I'm just like, if it's not real, none of this happened.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I did have to have like this really hard talk with my sister, because I would choose my significant other over my sister, like every time, and I hated myself for it. I didn't understand until later what I was doing, because I thought I was supposed to be I thought that's what a boyfriend is supposed to do, is like choose their significant other over, over their family. Not family. That sounds fucking bad.
It sounds fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I was fucked up.
Oh yeah.
But and the thing is, like, I did it over and over and over again, thinking that was the right thing to do. I really thought that was the right thing to do at the time. And then the older I got, I realized that I'm like, wow, these people are like, I get somebody and then I lose them, and then I get somebody, I lose them. But who's always fucking been there is my sister, my mom, my dad. Like, I should be spending more time with them. I should be like loving them more. And so it's just interesting how, the things that you learn as you grow up. But okay, so now growing pains.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna count you down.
I might need to pull up the lyrics for this one because I'm so like afraid that I might like mess it up. Oh my God.
That's okay.
It's still fresh in my brain, you guys. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I think we're good.
Growing pains.
I thought I'd have it figured out by now. A clear direction, something to be proud. But every step I take just circles back to all the things I'm still unsure of. Friends are moving on without me, like they know something that I don't. I'll fake a smile in every picture, but I feel it when I'm alone. They say it's just a phase I'm in, but it doesn't feel temporary. Every lesson hits my head like it's trying to break me. These growing pains don't ever stop. Every high just leads to another drop. I'm learning things I never wanted to know. Letting go of who I was before. And I hate that I'm changing, but I can't stay the same. If this is what it takes to grow, why does it hurt this way? I compare my life to everyone else, like I'm already falling behind. Scrolling through a highlight reel while I'm barely getting by. I keep chasing some version of me that I don't even recognize. And every time that I get close, it slips right through my hands. These growing pains don't ever stop. Every high just leads to another drop. I'm learning things I never wanted to know. Letting go of who I was before. And I hate that I'm changing, but I can't stay the same. If this is what it takes to grow, why does it hurt this way? These growing pains. I'm standing on the edge of everything, with nowhere left to hide. I'm watching all my younger dreams fade out in real time. These growing pains don't ever stop, but maybe that's the point of it all. If I break and rebuild again, maybe I'll be stronger in the end. Even if I'm changing, even if it all feels strange, maybe all this hurt means I'm not stuck in the same place. These growing pains. Oh my God, like.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You got a skill.
That one hurt me like physically.
Like to write or to sing?
Both, honestly, because I was in the studio. I think we had like 3 different sessions that we did, and I think I cried in at least two of them, because it was just so. This is like the most gut wrenching and raw I've ever been on a track.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what the fuck did I just write? Like, how did this even come out of me?
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. You're good.
Thank you.
So I guess, I mean, I have a lot of questions, but the last question that I kind of want to wrap up here with is, so, you know, in the beginning, we talked a lot about community.
Yeah.
Community.
Yes. That's a huge word, a huge word nowadays.
Yeah. And so my question to you is like, how are you as a person or an artist, how is your music, or you, doesn't have to be your music, how are you helping the community? Like, what are you doing with this to help others?
I feel like with my music, I'm writing from like the heart and writing from all my like genuine experiences. And I know there's a lot of people out there that have either experienced like the same feelings that I'm feeling or the same experiences that I've experienced. And with music, it's such a nice way to like listen and get your feelings out. And I feel like even if it just helps like one person feel better or make them feel like they're not alone in the situation that they're going through,
Yeah.
that's like my ultimate goal. I just want to make people feel things and either just make them not feel alone in the world.
To feel seen.
Exactly.
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you did that for me for both of those songs.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you can do that, then like, I was thinking about this, like, you know, probably 30, 40 minutes ago, but I was just like, do I have like the next up and coming artist right in front of me right now? Like, is that what's happening? And like, now I can be historically correct and I can say that like, I had Austin on, like, is that what you want? Is that like, what do you want from your music? What do you want as an artist?
I've always like wanted to be like a pop star or like just even make any kind of music. I've always wanted to tour. I've always wanted to do shows. And I'm very grateful that I even get to like sit here and do this. This is like, I'm checking this off my bucket list. I'm very like grateful to be present in this moment. And even with like next week on Monday with the show that I'm doing here, I'm very excited. I'm opening for an artist called Mimi Fox. She's actually based here in Phoenix. I'm very grateful that she allowed me to open for her. I'm one of 2 openers, and I reached out to her because I saw she was doing a show. She's opening for an artist named Ethel Cain on her European and American tour. So I was stalking her page and I saw that she had like a show coming up and I was like, hey girl. Like,
Really? You
I
reached out to her, yeah.
I was like, fuck it, we ball. I'm like, gonna shoot my shot. And I was like, hey girl, I see you're having a show in Phoenix. I would love to open for you. Just let me know. And she actually responded back very fast with same day within like the next couple hours. And she was like,
that's awesome.
I would love to have you as an opener. Let me get your details, your Spotify, whatever. And let me send it to my manager and see what I can do. And that was that. She sent it over to her manager. And within the next couple hours, she was like, okay, I got you on the books. And I was like, you're lying. Like, I have no idea what you mean. Because this is my first time actually opening for somebody. So I'm excited, but I'm extremely nervous. And I'm very grateful to her and her team for allowing me to have this spot.
You'll do just fine.
I'm like,
you'll do
we're
so
playing
fine.
do you know where the Rebel Lounge is?
Yeah.
That's where we're playing.
That's cool.
And I'm so excited, but I'm also so nervous because I just recorded my show, like the intro to my set, and it's very dreamy. I'm taking you on a journey through all the thoughts in my brain.
Wait, Monday?
Yeah. It's so soon.
Because because I want to go. I want to see you. I want to see this. The reason why I haven't said yes or no or like because Monday. So I fly back. Oh, hold on. What time?
I think doors are.
If I can do this, I'm doing this. I'm looking at my camera.
Okay, if any of you are watching this right now, doors are at 7. Hold on, I have the details right here actually.
Okay. Because I fly in from Salt Lake City, Utah, from doing a wedding.
Okay.
At I think 3.
Okay.
Like it's like the time difference or whatever. I don't know what the time difference. So I think it's 3 p.m. I fly back in.
Okay. Doors are at 7 or 7:30. Show starts at 8.
Okay. And then and you're opening.
Mm-hmm. I'm
so
the first
you're
one, and
8.
then there's another opener right after me.
Okay. Can you get me in?
I can see what I can do. I can try.
Because maybe I can do some photos for you.
Mm-hmm. That would be great.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be really fucking cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Okay, don't let me forget because I did not put it in here yet.
What strings I can pull.
No. If I gotta pay, I'll pay. How much are the tickets?
$10 plus.
No, it's fucking $10.
Plus $4 in fees.
That's fine. It's $14. Fuck it. Like,
If
ball.
any of you in Phoenix have nothing to do next Monday, come see me.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That would be really cool.
Okay, and I'm gonna see because obviously this is gonna come out till later, but let me clip this part right here, and that way you'll have that. So that way, like, you can get
Be like,
yeah.
I see you guys.
Yeah, because $14 is. I mean, it's for $14 for a drink. Fuck that.
No, for real. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, who do you think you are? Because I know damn well you did not pay that much for all this booze.
Yes, but $14 to go see you and to see some really cool people. Plus, I do want you after this to like show me who you're talking about, like all these different people, because I want to hear their music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely in my like emotional era right now.
I feel like I'm really gonna I'm like the most depressed. I'm the depressing set of the night. So I'm really opening it with like, however many of you are sat in this room, I know you're here and I know you're gonna want to listen to this. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I love
we're gonna
that.
do it. And the show intro that I created and crafted is, I just kind of had this idea pop into my head last night. So I got on my computer, I got on my mic, and I was like,
Yeah.
it was just like, and I was just like, it came out perfect.
Okay, beautiful. All right. Well, I'm gonna put your TikTok back on, and I want you to tell them where they can find you, even though they can see it right there. But some
Okay.
people are dumb. So go ahead.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all with the same username at It's Austin. Even though Austin is spelled weird, it's AVSTN. Okay, you guys got that? You can see it like wherever it's gonna be up here.
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the screen. Just
It's
so you
right
know.
here?
Yeah,
Okay.
literally put your hand. It's right there. Well, go further in. There you go. Right there. That's it.
Right here.
Yes,
You guys,
that
right there.
that.
It's everywhere. It's the same thing everywhere.
Hey,
guys.
and
You
to be
can't miss it.
again, like I said, like I keep saying this on each podcast, but to be historically correct, you're at 3,781 followers.
I've had that account for years, since it was Musical.ly back in 2016. I've had this
Really?
account for 10 years. Can you believe it? And I
Really?
haven't gotten banned on it, which is crazy.
Good for you.
I know.
But also that means that like whenever you hit 1 million followers, that's why I'm saying it. So that way I can have it.
It's right here.
Yes.
It's historically accurate, you guys.
Yes.
Frame this moment, okay?
Exactly. 100%. My name.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm closing us out. My name is Joshua Coates, your overnight success story. This has been The Baby J Show, and I've been here with Austin Peacock, and we are out. Love you. Bye.